Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Thursday. We got 5 matchups on this NBA slate today. So go ahead and like and subscribe. Check out all my links in the description below. And let's go ahead and hop into it here. 5 matchups, starting with the Boston Celtics versus the Miami Heat. Heat opening up as 7.5-point favorites with the over-under at 214. The last 10 head-to-head, Miami 7-3, 7-3 covering the spread in those 10 games. Boston 3-7 against Miami, 3-7 covering, 5-10 on the road. I mean, this Boston team hasn't been that great. They did get the win over Orlando, which was much needed. The Heat riding a 5-game winning streak, playing really great basketball here. 10-4 at home. Yeah, I like the Heat. They've just been really nice this season. Celtics are a mess. We'll take the Heat minus 7.5, and we'll take them on the money line. Both ways for sure. Next matchup, we have the Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Los Angeles Lakers. Lakers opening up as 13-point favorites with the over-under at 217.5. The last 10 head-to-head, LA 7-3, only 3-7 covering the spread though. OKC 2-15 in their last 17, 0-8 on the road. Lakers 5-1 in their last 6. Just 2-9 covering the spread in their last 11 here. They have struggled covering the spread. Houston, Lakers back-to-back games against Houston as 11-point favorites, failed to cover both of those. These teams did already play here just about a week ago, and only 5.5-point favorites. The Lakers actually lost to the Thunder, which was a game LeBron did not play for. All the main starters should be good to go here. I like the Thunder plus 13. Not in love with the spread, but even this Rockets team, they weren't able to even beat the spread, and they weren't even able to beat the Thunder last time out. I know LeBron's playing, but 13 points, I just think it's too much. We'll take Thunder plus the points, but we will take Lakers on the money line. Next matchup, we have the 76ers versus the Pistons. Sixers opening up as 6.5-point favorites with the over-under at 210.5. The last 10 head-to-head, Philly 9-1, 7-3 covering in their last 10. Philly 11-4 covering against Detroit. And then they're on they're 9-1 against Detroit here. Detroit 1-11 in their last 12, 2-10 covering in their last 12 as well. Philly riding a 4-game winning streak. Detroit not looking too good. These teams have already played. Philly getting that 8-point win. Only a 6.5-point spread. Green and Harris are out, but as long as Embiid's playing, hopefully they don't try and hold him out for some reason. As long as Embiid's playing, we're going to roll with the Sixers here. Next matchup, we have the Utah Jazz versus the Atlanta Hawks. Jazz opening up as 1-point favorites with the over-under at 221.5. The last 10 head-to-head, Utah 6-4, 5-5 covering in those 10 games. Utah 4-1 in their last 5 against Atlanta. 4-2 on the road against Atlanta here. I like the Jazz here. Jazz have been playing really good. Only a 1-point spread. On a 2-game winning streak. Playing really great basketball here. I love what they've been doing so far. In a 1-point game, going to roll with the hotter team. Going to roll with the Jazz. Then the last matchup, we have the Houston Rockets versus the Phoenix Suns. Suns opening up as 10-point favorites with the over-under at 220.5. The last 10 head-to-head, Houston 6-4, 4-6 covering in their last 10. Houston 0-11 on the road. but they are 11-2 on the road against Phoenix. 1-4 in the last 5 against Phoenix. I mean, this team's been playing pretty bad basketball on a 5-game losing streak. Phoenix finally got a 2-game win streak going on here. But some of these losses for Houston, not insane. Back-to-back 11-point underdogs against LA. Covered both games there. An 11-point underdog against Dallas. They covered by 1 point. They've covered against the Lakers early on. They pushed against the Clippers. Yeah, I don't love this, but I don't love this spread game, honestly. But I'm going to take Houston plus 10. We're seeing every single night 10-point underdogs are covering left and right. And the Suns, let's face it, they're off to a bad start. They have not looked that great to start the season. It's very early. I'm sure they'll be fine, but Rockets have been covering when people are counting them out. I don't like them to win. I like Suns on the money line, but I'm going to take Houston on the spread. And that's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Thursday, and I'll see you guys Friday. Have a good one.